Danny, let's look ahead then to the weekend, but we'll start with that Fife game because it's the first chance we've really had for you to break it down. Another professional road performance. Talk me through how you saw that game.
Yeah, no, I think obviously first experience for some of our new guys going up, day of a game and up to Scotland. Bigger dimensions on that ice too, but obviously we prepared them in advance. But you can do all you want in terms of preparation, but until guys get up there and they see the shape of the ice and the boards and some of the kicks, they got to experience them themselves. But I think took us probably 7 to 10 minutes to kind of get our legs into it, but I think we were really good in terms of how we managed the puck and didn't give them any early momentum. And from there, I thought we got better as the game went on. A couple really nice finishes by Ollie there. Nice play from Timmy to Foss to get us on the board too, and get that important first goal on the road, and a great hustle by Mars to get that fourth one. You know what I mean? Just from nothing, their goalie spilled the puck, and Mars just outworked their guy to the net and found a way. So I thought our PK did a great job on the night, and also Jason came up big. In the first period there was a crazy bounce off the boards, and he made a spectacular save to keep it at 0-0. And they get that first one, that building gets into it. It's maybe a different type of night. So some key saves from him as well.
Yeah, talking about the netminders, it strikes me now that Kevin's couple of games recently got shutouts, obviously letting a couple against, three against Cardiff, sorry. But then, of course, Jason gets a shutout. Is that kind of a decision that you're enjoying having, that you're now going to have to think, which one do I go for each game?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The more you have two guys that are rolling, and look, these guys are never going to be perfect. It's one of the toughest jobs in sports. So, we're just doing our best to try and set them up to be successful the best we can, and make sure that our guys are doing the job in front of them. And I think with the two that we got, if they are prepared and the guys are doing the job in front of them, then we know we're going to get games out of them where they're going to give us a chance to win. So we're seeing that.
I think one thing that struck me about the Fife game, it's always harder to tell on the webcast, but we talk about forwards scoring goals, and we talk about netminders and the defence, but I felt the forwards were really defensively responsible on Wednesday. How important is that when you get a team to realise how important that role is?
I think it's the difference maker, right? When you got a full group that's bought into team defense, you have success. And I know it was good to see. And I think for us, really, I don't think it's as much a commitment to defense at times. It's more maybe just overplaying when we have the puck. But I think we managed both really good. I think we, like you mentioned, our forwards were bought in, our, reloads were great. They were back above the puck as much as possible. And you know what? We defended well. And, when we had the puck, we didn't force things. We knew we'd get some zone time, and we took advantage of it.
Dundee this weekend, back-to-back. It's our first chance to see them, but looking at their results so far, maybe not so great in the league, but they're not far off qualifying in the Cup and getting potentially through to the knockout stages. What do you think they're doing right this year? Where do you see their key threats?
Good team. They play heavy. They got some size there, tough to play against, and they are good. They beat Belfast 3 times already and had some good results up and down the league. So, look, again, there's no easy nights. We keep saying it, and, certainly on the road, you got to go up there and be at your best and be switched on right from the start. And, we will have to be at our best.
And then obviously it doesn't often happen this way, going up for a long trip on a Saturday. Often we have home games on a Saturday. What is it that the players will need to do about body management? Because obviously it'll be late back. Yes, we start an hour later. How do you think the players will have to have a shorter sleep? How would it really work for them?
Well, they just, I don't think a shorter sleep is it. I think just finding a way to get sleep on the bus. I think that's the ultimate challenge that they face, and as does every team. So, get the sleep, get the right nutrition in you after the game, the next day before the game, and just, sometimes it's a flip of a coin whether your legs will be there or not. So it'll be our third game of the week with a couple trips, and but these guys got to dig deep and find a way, regardless of how they feel. If the legs aren't there, use your head a little bit more, and if the legs are there, then great.
Finally, I'm afraid your CEO set you up for this final question. He was watching practice today and the shootout at the end. He wanted me to ask me about your shootout moves. He didn't. I don't think he was impressed, and he wanted me to quiz you about them.
Who's that?
our CEO, Mr. Pasha.
Oh, Pash.
Yeah, Pash.
Yeah.
Pash wanted me to set you up for this and said, ask him about his shootout move. Although I think I saw you score one when I was watching.
Yeah, I know I did. So
Yeah.
I think it's as simple as this. Is like, have you ever seen Omar's shootout moves?
No.
Right. So like, if you see his, then you're not asking me about mine.
Brilliant.
Yeah.